Hi there, my name is Michael Knapp. Today is April 25th. My password is kitten, and I'll show you my audience real quick. That's my fiance Josh. According to the National Center for Education Statistics, in the school year 2014 to 2015, the graduation rate for public high school students was 83%. In other words, only 4 out of every 5 students graduated with a regular high school diploma, but only 56 out of every 100 African American students living in the state of Nevada graduated from their public high schools. That is less than 6 out of every 10 students. So let's take a moment to think about what would happen if everyone graduated from high school. What kind of jobs could we fill, and what would our workforce look like? And then let's also take a moment to consider the possibility of what would happen if no one graduated from high school. How would we fill those jobs we consider so crucial, such as EMT, paramedic, doctor, lawyer, pharmacist? How would we fill those jobs? What would our workforce look like? But, like I just mentioned, not everyone is graduating high school, but there's 2 crucial reasons why everybody should. First of all, high school graduation is insurance, according to Boston University. Schemers of the 1920s robbed people of millions of dollars by promising them dividends of 50% in the course of 6 months. However, high school graduation at that point in time was not mandatory, and a lot of people didn't get that high school education. So unfortunately, they were swindled out of millions. But today, if more people were educated, of course that would not have happened. In addition to high school graduation being life insurance, high school graduates are also more successful in the workplace, also according to Boston University. People can tackle problems because they were exposed to them for the first time during the course of their high school education. How can we expect people to be a good shop foreman, for example, if they've never had experience in high school counting cash, if they never took a finance or economics course, or maybe even just a general business course? How can you expect them to run a successful business? The same with doctors. How can you expect them to be successful as a doctor if they've never even taken a biology class in the basic level of high school? But not everyone is graduating high school. Even despite those 2 key reasons, not everyone is doing it. And only 88% of white students graduated in the state of Kansas versus 79% of African American students. And that's just, we gotta get that last few percentage up. And I have a plan to do that. And my plan is Jobs for America's Graduates Kansas, or JAGK. It's a 501c3 nonprofit organization that helps students prepare for a successful future. Their goal is to help students facing various barriers to success overcome those barriers, graduate from high school, and get on a successful career path. This program is taught as an in-school elective that teaches employability skills, career and leadership development. It also helps with academic remediation, and they require 10 hours of community service each year. This provides students with internships, job shadow opportunities, college visits, and other development opportunities in there as well. The JAGK class of 2017 currently has a graduation rate of 97% statewide, and more than 84% are on the path or are currently employed. With 68 different programs in 33 different school districts, this program services over 3,100 people in the state of Kansas, 3,100 students, excuse me. JAGK is an affiliate of the National Jobs for America's Graduates Program, which is headquartered in Washington, D.C. This means that students will have the opportunity to travel across different states, even to Washington, D.C., to compete in national competitions. So that's a really cool thing for someone who maybe has some need to be able to go and experience other states, maybe our nation's capital. Some of these students have never even left their hometown, so it's really an awesome opportunity for them. My father, Chuck Knapp, is the president and CEO of Jobs for America's Graduates, and over the last few years, I have seen a major overhaul of not only the policies that is held by the JAGK organization, but also I've seen a major expansion into numerous school districts. I not only see my father, I was also in a school district in where they had the JAGK program, and I saw the benefits that it had. I had many other friends in other school districts who also had the program, and wow, all the feedback that I got was, this program works. And I wish I could be a part of that program. But unfortunately, not everyone is eligible for this program because you have to meet 3 barriers. There's probably 24 different ones that you can choose from, but unfortunately you have to meet 3. These barriers can include something like, wow, you're really struggling with money at home. Wow, I've been held back a grade. Wow, my grades are just really in the tank right now, and I'm not quite sure how I'm going to graduate. Those are example barriers for a student who is in need. And if you would meet some of those barriers, you are eligible for this program. This program is funded by donors like you and also through investors such as AT&T and Aetna. JAG-K Career Specialists are those who teach these employability skills. They invest their time, compassion, understanding, and also love into this program, and also their students. Not only do these career specialists do a 12-month follow-up accountability check, but they also keep in contact with students over the summer. Like I mentioned, 12-month accountability check, so they determine are students on the path to employment? Are they currently employed, or is there still room to grow here? So how can you help these students out? There's two different things that you can do and two different things that I'm asking you to do. First of all, if you own or work for a small business or really any business of any kind, we're looking for people to do something called dream jobbing, and that is where students can go in for a 1 to 2 day mentorship type program, and they can go in and basically determine, is this my dream job? So for example, if you want to run a Walgreens, just like my fiance Josh works at, if you work at a Walgreens, students could go in and determine, okay, this is kind of what it's like to work at a Walgreens. Is this maybe a career that I want to have? Or they could determine, no, I don't really think I like this, this is why, but I think I'm going to go look at this instead. That's called dream jobbing. And if you want to do that, the website is dreamjobbing.com/dreamjobs/JAG-Kansas. And the other thing that I'm asking you to do is obviously to donate money to this cause. And that's going to enable them to expand to more school districts and affect more people than they already are. Again, my father is president and CEO of this company, and I am really excited to see what he does with this program in the future. And I'm also super excited to see what happens with all the graduates after they've graduated. A 97% graduation rate statewide. Wow. What if everyone graduated from high school? What would our lives look like? Thank you.